Hello again everyone, we're back again with another deck play video. This time we'll be featuring the Mega Heracross and we'll get right stuck into this game. So we're up against 12 Fingers and he quits. Hello everybody, it's Nifty1 from Pokemon TCG Online bringing you another standard deck play. Today we have the Mega Heracross deck. Now Mega Heracross isn't really a card that you see very often in today's format, standard format. It's not the most popular card, however it is quite interesting when you look at its attack. It has Big Bang Horn, which does 180 damage plus minus 10 damage for each damage counter on its Pokemon. Now when you look at it you probably think that that's a bit of a downer, especially seeing that it's a grass type. It's a bit slow to actually get out, so you're more often than not it's going to have some damage counters on it. However, if you do play this in the correct way, Mega Heracross can be quite a dangerous Pokemon. So I'm actually going to be playing Heracross with Whimsicott. Now Whimsicott does Windy Mischief and it moves all damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon. This is very similar to, there was an older card back in, I can't remember which set, it was a Coffin Pokemon. It did the same move. It's basically being recycled onto Whimsicott, and basically you can just use Whimsicott to heal all the damage of Mega Heracross. Now as I said, Mega Heracross not often used, it's quite slow. It also does not have a Spirit Link, which is the other major downside to this Mega Pokemon. It's very hard to actually utilize. However, taking damage in this particular deck can actually help us. So the fact that it's slow, it also has a free energy retreat cost. This could actually help us if it can stay alive long enough. It's got a healthy 220 HP, so it can take a bit of a beating before it needs to be healed. So mainly we'll be starting off with a Heracross, and we'll be just tanking a bit until we can actually get the Whimsicott into play. Then we'll evolve our Heracross into Mega Heracross. Switch the Pokemon out with the free retreat that it will have from the Fairy Garden. Use Whimsicott and you can actually do the opponent 210 damage with Whimsicott. Then you switch Whimsicott back out. You've got Mega Heracross back in with another 180 damage. So originally I was playing this deck without Whimsicott. I was actually using the Gardevoir from the new Ancient Origins set that has the ability to heal all of your Pokemon 20 damage on your turn. The reason for that is because I didn't actually realize it was only on your turn. I thought it was very similar to Serperia's ability where it just heals between turns. I didn't actually read it properly. So, and then at that point I remembered that I had a Whimsicott, so decided to just play Whimsicott, and I can say running a 3-3 line of Whimsicott and a 2-2 line of Mega Heracross is actually very good for this deck. So those are the two main Pokemon we'll be working with. And we've also got a few others here. We've got a Spritzee, we've got a 1-1 line of an Aromatisse, of course just for its Fairy Transfer ability. You can move as many energies, Fairy energies as you like from one of your Pokemon to the other. It's a great card to have. And we'll also be running 2 Xerneas just for Geomancy, just to get some energies onto the field as soon as possible. And that's more or less it for the Pokemon line. I actually did add just one more. I added a 1-1 Trico Sceptile line. Now this is just another a niche card you can add. I personally don't really run too many cards such as Shaman, but I highly recommend this Sceptile, as it's got this ability Nurture and Heal, which you can attach another grass energy on your turn to your Pokemon, and if so you can heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. Now this is excellent for Mega Heracross, as obviously the more HP he has the more damage he can do. Isn't it just an awesome artwork, by the way guys? This is just, I really like this. If there's anything I like about this card, it is the artwork. I think it's very impressive. One of the better ones for a Mega Pokemon, I would say, in my opinion. But anyway, Sceptile kind of aids Mega Heracross, does more damage for the more HP that he runs. So that's it for the Pokemon. For item cards, I added 2 Mega Turbos. Now, I only added 2 mainly because Mega Heracross doesn't have a Spirit Link, so it's kind of difficult to use Mega Turbos with the Heracross. Otherwise, I would run 4 because they are very helpful. But I do run just 2 of those. I'll run a Professor's Letter, Rare Candy for the Trico. I was running the middle one, what's his name? I was running for his attack, but I just found that Grovel's hardly gonna really see the battlefield, and the main reason for this is just the main reason for using Sceptile is simply just to get this ability out. Really, it's not always that often you're going to be using Sceptile, but it's a really good addition to the card, to the deck. So yeah, we run 1 rare candy. I haven't really needed any more than that. 3 roller skates. This is excellent to speed up the deck. We run 3 Ultra Ball. We run 4 Pokemon Center Lady. Obviously, this is to aid Mega Heracross. You're probably thinking, well, isn't that gonna slow Whimsicott down? But Whimsicott is mainly used for when you need to take out a big X Pokemon with 180 damage on it. One with 180 HP, sorry, and say you've got your Heracross which has got 40 HP left. It's mainly for those situations. Otherwise, you will just be using Mega Heracross as he does 180 himself. So we run 4 Pokemon Center Lady, also just for consistency, because we do run 2 V-Seekers as well, but just for consistency I run 4 Pokemon Center Ladies. We run one Lysander, 3 Birches and 1 Sycamore. Sycamore I don't often tend to run, but this is mainly just for more synergy with Mega Turbo, and also because it's just sometimes you don't need certain cards really. So yeah, and I just thought, just throw him in there. Anyway, so as for stadiums, I run 3 Fairy Gardens and 1 Shrine of Memories. Now the reason for the Shrine of Memories is because sometimes you will not be able to heal Mega Heracross, and he does minus 10 damage for each damage counter. So from the moment he gets to 40 HP, he's not actually doing any damage. So the reason I play Shrine of Memories is because I can then revert back to Heracross as Giga Power, for example, and still do 120 damage. And then I could even combo that up with, let's just say the Mega Heracross does have 40 HP left. I can do this Giga Power attack, leave him with 20, hopefully he won't die in the next turn, and then I can get Whimsicott out to take all of that damage off. Whimsicott is essentially in place of a max potion, which we should be getting in the new set, which is very good to know. We'll also be getting Heavy Ball, which will be great in this deck. I will probably add it to this deck as Heracross has got a free energy retreat, so does Heracross. So yeah, that's the reason why I play Shrine of Memories anyway, long story short. We also run 1 Lucky Helmet. That this card is very helpful in this deck. It's provided me with a lot of speed and efficiency, I could say. I tend to attach it to Xerneas at the start of the game, as while he's gearing up the bench with his energies, he's also, because he's got quite a nice HP of 130, we will be getting cards back. So I tend to place it even on the Xerneas or just the Heracross. But we've got 1 Lucky Helmet, and we run 2 Muscle Bands, mainly for the Heracross. As for energies, we run 8 of each, Leaf and Fairy. This is good because Xerneas can get all of the fairies onto the bench, while Sceptile can utilize the Leaf energies, and also we've got Mega Turbos to help with that anyway. So that's mainly the deck. This is a standard deck, so I've played quite a few games of it already. It served me quite well so far. I think I even won a tournament with it. I played about 11 games and I think I've gone 7-4 or something like that. So it's decent. But I'll play a few games just so you can actually see for yourself. And I'll take you into that now. Hello again everyone, we're back again with another deck play video. This time we'll be featuring the Mega Heracross and we'll get right stuck into this game. So we're up against mariomyu. So basically guys, from this point in the video, my audio editing software actually cut out on me, my audio recording software should I say. It actually shut down on me during the game, so all of my talk was for nothing as there is actually no saved narration of this game whatsoever. So what I'm going to actually try and do is I'm going to try and narrate the game right now as I'm watching it, and hopefully it can still actually work and actually, you know, make some sense. I did play this game a few hours ago now, so it's not quite fresh in the memory, but I will try my best. So with that said, we started off with a Xerneas, quite a promising start. Now we're up against a Xerneas X, as you can see, and also a Mindfu. Now originally I thought he must be playing that Mindfu Focus Sash deck that a lot of people seem to be playing, where he keeps switching out the Mind Shell, but it doesn't seem so. So it seems like he's put his Xerneas back in. He's probably going to try and power up for breakthrough, as you can see that I'm trying to power up the Aromatisse on the bench. So well, not really power up, but I've got energies there, and Aromatisse isn't a Pokemon that you kind of want hanging around anyway. So, but we see an Eevee as well, another one wasn't really expected to see. And he also places a experience share on his Mindfu, which tells me that this isn't a Focus Mindfu deck. So we get the lucky helmet. I'm going to place that straight on my Xerneas, as it's just excellent for getting some cards back. We also got a Trico, which is excellent. And I'm just going to, I think I Geomancy here again, because oh no I don't, I actually go for the attack it seems. Looking back on it, I probably would have Geomancy one more time just to have enough energies to shuffle onto the Heracross that comes down, but I think at the time I was worried that this Xerneas will get too powered up. Here's the Xerneas X, so I figured I'd probably just take out the Mindfu as quickly as possible so that we can start attacking that Xerneas. But it looks like he gets a heads on Crushing Hammer, which is not good at all. So that puts us basically back to stage 1. So, but we really need a Heracross here. So it looks like he's going to attack my Trico instead, probably because it's the weaker opponent. So I'll just heal my Xerneas. Now again guys, I don't really remember what I was doing in this game, but I think I get rid of the 2 fairy energies, or 1 fairy energy and a Whimsicott. Yep, no, it was the 2, because I really need a Heracross here. So I'm going to Geomancy for 2 more energies, and luckily Xerneas can get us 2 more cards whether he's knocked out or not. So that will be very helpful. But he actually attaches to the Sylvia, and I thought he was gonna take us out with this Xerneas, but it looks like he's spared us a turn. So I think I might just heal the Xerneas, as he's got 60 damage, because he is getting us some cards back. But we'll see what I actually do. So got that Whimsicott into play, that's great. Now we need some leaf energy here, so that we can at least start powering up our Oh, Heracross, sorry. I seem to be muddling a lot of my words today. I'm a little bit tired, but hey. So I'm going to Geomancy one more time. We've got 1 energy left. I didn't really pay attention to that during the game, I remember. So, because I'm kind of expecting him to take out my Zinnia, but he's playing it safe. It seems, or it seems he just doesn't have the energy to actually do it. So I'm actually just trying to keep Xerneas alive now, because with that lucky helmet, he's good to stay in the active spot for at least a few turns more. But I actually decided to attack now. Since he's not actually taking me out, I figured, hey, let me just take him out. So, but I think here now he gets the cards that he needs. It was energies that he needed to do his X Blast, I believe. So, and he's got a Medicham in as well. So he uses a potion, and I believe he's now going to X Blast. Yeah, but I do actually get a few more cards, so that's good. But we still only have 1 leaf energy, and this is a problem. So I probably will need to Birch here. Possibly, or I might need to heal that Whimsicott. But no, I just went for the guard press. I think I figured that Whimsicott will stay alive for at least 1 more turn, and I'll probably heal him with Pokemon Center Lady. But so far so good. We're in a decent spot. We need more leaf energy, but apart from that, we're fine. Let's see the opponent trying to take out our Whimsicott on the bench. We do get that leaf energy, which is excellent. So I think I'm going to heal Whimsicott because we really do need him to stay alive. So, and I actually do manage to take out the Xerneas, which is good. And I've put some damage counters on our Heracross, but that isn't much of a worry, as we can just transfer all that damage back to him. So whether he hits us or not, he's in a bit of trouble with this deck. That's what I like about this deck, is that Heracross is quite tanky, Mega Heracross is even more tanky, and then after all their efforts they just get all their damage handed back to them in the post, in the Pokemail, shall we say. So, but I think that is exactly what I'm going to do now. Put Whimsicott in, transfer all that damage onto the Medicham, and we claim another prize. Excellent. So it's probably safe to mention as well that I did actually speed up the gameplay of this game, because it was very choppy for some reason, and I just felt it wouldn't really be very watchable at the speed that it was running at, especially when I was playing the game. So that explains the speed increase. But we do see some damage going on to our Whimsicott, so we need to just put Heracross back out into play, and from here on we're more or less just sweeping the rest of the field. We can safely say we've won this game. I can't see much comeback from this point unless he was to use Focus Sash with this Mind Shell, but as he's already made it quite obvious that he doesn't play any, yeah, we finished the game with a healthy 280 damage to that poor nose pass, and that was the game. I will go into the other game for you now. The other game also does not have any audio on top, so I will be doing exactly the same thing, and I will see you over there in a few seconds. Hello again guys, it's Nifty. Going into our next game, I just want to make a quick apology again for the sound coverage not being on the actual video itself. I usually record myself as I'm playing and not afterwards, but I'm trying my best. The recording software was not working very well for the whole time that I was actually trying to record games with this video. That coupled with the fact that people kept quitting against me, hence the reason why I made that little intro there. I just couldn't really get many games out with this deck today for some reason. So, but this game with VAAP was actually quite a decent game, despite it being very choppy. Again, I have sped up the video a little bit, but let's just get stuck into this game, and you can let me know in the comments how you found me talking over the game, as apart from playing and actually talking during the game. So, with that said, we are up against a Malamar and a V.II, it seems. It's one of the more peskier Malamars, similar to the one with Contrary that I have made a video about, but however this one enables you to get one card back from your discard pile while doing 30 damage. So he's already made us discard 2 energies now with that Team Flare Grunt, and it looks like he's just trying to stop us from attacking. It seems he keeps bringing back that Flare Grunt. So right now I'm getting lucky. It seems I'm getting the energies back every turn, so it looks like I'm gonna Birch. I've decided to place that Shrine of Memories in so that I can actually attack him with Guard Press. So that's one of the plus points of having that stadium in, but he counters it straight away, and with this Malamar he can actually bring that back out of the deck if I was to counter him with another Shrine of Memories. However, I do not have one, but we see another Flare Grunt come out with another 30 damage to our Heracross. However, we do get them Pokemon Center Lady, so that's pretty handy, and we've got a few more Leaf Energies to withstand this pain that we're being put through right now. So right now I'd wish to actually see a Mega Turbo that would actually change the course of this game, but we do actually manage to get Sceptile out for the first time today, which is excellent. So now with the help of Sceptile's ability, not only can I attach an energy, but I can actually heal 30 damage, which will mean I'm doing 170 damage from Big Bang Horn. Take that, Malamar. So that was pretty lucky, that was pretty nice play. But I think we got a bit lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. But we see he sends out his, not the Zinnia V.II, but the normal V.II, and he looks like he seems to be trying to get another Malamar in. So right now we need a Whimsicott, should I say. But I've just attached another energy to Metagross. Sorry, not Metagross. Please forgive me, guys. I am very tired. I've been at this game all day trying to get this video for you guys because it's just been nothing but hell. But I meant Heracross. I put another energy on because I know he's going to get this Malamar out and start deducting energies once again. So his Team Flare Grunt is in the discard, however, which is why I feel he took out our Sceptile. Otherwise I'm pretty sure he would have just got rid of one of my energies and carried on to do that same sequence. So, but we've got Sceptile in the active, we don't want him in the active, so I'll just try and get him out as quickly as possible. We will be sacrificing 2 energies, but it's more important that he's on the bench. Sceptile's never really a Pokemon you want to be attacking with in case in dire situation. The main attacker will always be Heracross or Mega Heracross. So yeah, I just Geomancy, as I had a feeling he was going to pull out one of my Pokemon. However, I didn't think he would take Mega Heracross back out. So, and I don't like the fact that he's confused. So I think I'm going to search. I think I'm trying to get a fairy garden here with this Birch, and I do get one, which was what I was looking for. So I can actually get Heracross out and pop a I forgot the name of Xerneas' attack. I could do that, which is what I think I might end up doing, because I just want to get this Malamar out of play. So we see the Xerneas go in, yep, and we indeed see an energy going on to Xerneas with the help of Aromatisse. So I think that was the move that I was making, and it's Rainbow Spear that I wanted to actually do, because that Malamar was starting to get a bit annoying and we still haven't seen a Mega Turbo. So yeah, he needed to go. Now we've got the main problem, this Yveltal with 4 energies. So we managed to survive 1 hit, which is good. So I think I'm just gonna put Mega Heracross in and actually just take him out. We do manage to do exactly 170 damage, so that's lucky. We've only had 1 damage counter on us. That's from the help of Sceptile again. I hope you can also see why I place that lucky helmet on Mega Heracross, as all those times that he was using Malamar, he was actually giving us 2 cards to actually draw back. So that was the game. As you can see, Mega Heracross works very well with Whimsicott and Xerneas, and you can see that whether the opponent is attacking me or trying to play safe, either way they're going to be in quite a dangerous situation. So, but that kind of wraps up the game. I kind of stopped recording at this point because I realized that the game was just way too choppy. So, but I hope you liked the gameplay, and since this issue has come up, I think I will take the opportunity to ask you guys, do you prefer if I talk, make a post-production type recording of me talking over the game whilst I'm watching it, or do you prefer me just to freestyle it while I'm actually playing? I normally just talk while I'm playing. So, however, I can see the benefits of actually talking afterwards. You know, maybe I can actually study the game a bit more. Maybe I could bring you some more in-depth, what's the word? Maybe I can bring you more of an insight into the game as it happened if I do actually sort of narrate afterwards. So I don't know. You let me know how you liked it, or if you didn't like it. Also, let me know if you was able to keep up with the pace. As you can see, the game was a bit faster as I'd sped it up, because originally it was very choppy and just it wasn't very easy to watch. So, but let me know what you guys actually enjoyed. If you like this video, that is, you know, if you liked it, just give it a thumbs up or just write a comment for me. Any feedback is good feedback in my eyes. So, but with that, guys, that's the Mega Heracross deck. I hope you enjoyed it. It's actually in the standard format, so you can go and play it in standard. And I shall be back with some more videos very soon. Take care, guys. All the best. Nifty one out. Oh, and PS, guys, I just wanted to add in quickly in this video now that I realised that I haven't been posting that much lately on this game, or at all really, in the past week or so, as you may or may not have noticed. However, I have been quite busy in real life. However, that isn't really an excuse, as we've all got our lives to live and we've all got things to do. However, the main reason being is that I know we're anticipating the new break set to come out very soon. I think it's coming out possibly in a few weeks, maybe. I'm not actually quite sure, but I know that it's coming out very soon. And with the amount of people that are making content for the game and making deck ideas and, you know, uploading different decks, I tend to see that the same few decks get covered, you know, multiple times along different channels. And the reason why I made this channel was not only to showcase the best and new decks in the meta, but also old decks and generally just quirky decks that I personally haven't really been seen played that much, or decks that are quite undermined and aren't really being used for a specific reason. I aim to make those decks in my own sort of way, taking on your advice, people's comments, looking at people's suggestions for new decks, and I just wish to showcase decks that aren't so heavily spotlighted in today's meta or in today's game, as we probably tend to. You probably noticed that we always run into the same type of decks online. I don't really want to talk too long about it, but you see a lot of decks that you see a lot of people running the same old decks. You enter a tournament, you're coming up against the same old decks, and they always win. And you play in standard, you come up against the same old, selection of decks. However, my priority here, my actual aim, is to make a deck, or make decks that are actually a bit different from the norm. I'm not saying I'm trying to be some sort of, oh, I'm the first person to make this deck. No, that's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to make different decks, not specifically all competitive, not all specifically all rare, comprised of rare, hard to get cards, just something that everyone can enjoy, people can try out when they want to. And so I'm really looking forward to the new set to come out, so we can have a fresh new set of deck cards to actually use. And that is the main reason why I haven't been posting that much lately. However, I can assure you that once that set comes out and I do get my hands on some cards, I'll be making some decks as soon as possible. I do already have quite a few ideas from some of the set overviews that people have been making. I've seen quite a few possibilities for some new ideas to open up, as well incorporating old decks for the Unlimited Sundays. I want to incorporate some of the really old cards with some of the new cards and see what type of decks we can actually come up with. See what the different strategies are that are now apparent with this new set. So, but that's pretty much it already. I've spoken for way too long. The main point is already out now, but that's basically what I've got going on. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you do stay tuned for more Pokédex coming up soon, as well as possibly other content. I'm not actually sure yet, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, have a nice day or night wherever you are, and see you later. Nifty out.